more admiring those who he had his own. Now, God had earlier set some guidelines by which man was to live. And one of these guidelines was man was not to eat the fruit of a certain tree in the garden. Now, some of you may feel that it was some spectacular tree, but let me inform you there was nothing specifically different about this tree. But it was a matter of obedience and discipline. That's what it was. This tree was nothing different, but God said, oh, this tree, don't touch it. The woman, however, allowed her curiosity to be seduced by Satan. He noticed her always admiring how plump and beautiful the fruit on that tree was. To her, the fruit were always more shiny and rosy looking than the rest. And that's the way it is with anything you can have, better than what you could get. No different. No different. But just because you can have it, it looks better. So this woman got caught up in looking at that tree whose fruit was the same as the tree next to it, but because she could go and pick up from the other tree when she ready, she admired the one she couldn't pick from. So Satan, you know him, that sneaky fellow, used that opening to plant the seed of disobedience in the woman's mind. And could I tell you, he is still using the same method and tricks today. It hasn't changed. He's still tricking us today, making things look what they're not. And a whole lot of us, we make decisions on how things look rather than what they are. Don't fool me now. Don't fool me now. A whole lot of you sitting right here have made decisions based on how things look rather than what they're worth. How many of you have bought a new car and just because it looks shiny and it smells good, you bought it just to find out that in 2 weeks' time all it do is give you hell? We bought it on how it looks. How many young women have not chosen husbands based on how the fella look rather than what he worth? You get married and soon you find out he don't work. He brings nothing to the table. And then you find out looks don't put food on the table. Looks don't pay the mortgage. And then you become confused. Why? You got caught up in looks. I've been talking to many young men who married just because of how beautiful the woman was. And soon to find out that looks can't cook food. Looks don't take care of your house. So Eve got caught up on the looks. When I had an experience, I was telling them in the office today, I got experience. If one fella now looks can't fool no more, it's me. No. I had experience this week. I could tell you, some only thing on those looks is that. Pretty face, good shape, and nothing in the head. And you get caught up on that. Looks, it takes more than look. So Eve got caught up on look, and the enemy used that as he uses today against young men and young women. Watch this. As soon as Adam allows Satan to cause him to walk out of God's direction, he recognized that he had done something wrong and tried to hide the wrong from God. Isn't that just like us? When we didn't do wrong, we try to hide it from God. Here comes God for the regular song time that they had every evening. Here comes God in the heavenly choir, and they done practice now some new songs for Adam. But when they got there,